Hey, welcome back. Here to do my review on Nutcrackers, Ben Stiller's new holiday film on Hulu. Now, I will say this. My nerves were a little shot because these children were bad as all hell. Now, they just lost both their parents, so I tried to show some grace while watching this, for the characters, but they were just like throwing stuff at them, balls, and he's there trying to help them find a foster family. He's the uncle. The city uncle meets the country nephews. I actually thought some of them were girls, but they're all boys, and they're actually boys, and I'm not boys. They're actually brothers in real life. So I did think that was cool to have, like a whole tribe of siblings working together in a film. Now, I don't know anything about these brothers, and it's called Nutcrackers, and Nutcracker is like a play or whatever, like a dance. And so they did dance in it, like ballet dancing, so I'm not sure if they are like TikTok famous or have gone viral or something like that. I did not do the research. I just watched the movie, see how it is. I must say, though, that Ben Stiller is aging very gracefully. Like, I have been seeing Ben Stiller close to 30 years playing in various things. I think one of my favorite movies is Dodgeball by him. I absolutely love that. But anyway, so when I was watching this movie, it's almost like it was split in half to me. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but it's like half the movie was him trying to get the nephews to trust him, him trying to show that he cares, the nephews acting a plumb fool, him trying to get used to being out in this country. That was like half the film. And then, well, I would say more than half. And then the end is the part that I actually started to get into it and like it, was when they were performing the Nutcracker. They performed it out in the street, blocked traffic, and I thought it was beautiful, and I could tell, you can tell that these boys do dance in real life, do ballet in real life. And there's a scene where one of the brothers, pretends to stab Ben Stiller's character, and he falls on the ground and he closes his eyes, and he's like imagining, having like flashbacks of when he first met the boys, and just, I guess that was his moment that the character, I don't know, resonated with his nephews. I think that's what the director was maybe trying to do in this film. But something that made it hard for me to connect from beginning to end was, I feel like it was a little rushed. Like the boys were acting up, cutting up, then boom, they're dancing and they're all angelic, and Ben Stiller is, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it was just straight. It wasn't like a nice continuation or a gradual storytelling. I think it was just sharp. Like, they're acting up, they're bad, they're mad, their parents are sad, so they're acting up, and boom, it's this nice, fluffy, you know what I mean? I don't like giving bad reviews. I'm not necessarily saying giving this as a bad review. I just feel like the production was, I think it could have been put together. The storyline could have been put together. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Put together better for me. But overall, it was okay, Now, this movie, it's one of those movies where it definitely could have been like any time of day. I mean, any time of year. Not necessarily just a Christmas movie, but that might be something that's actually good about it, is you can watch it anytime. You can still get those same emotions anytime when you watch it. If I'm not mistaken, right now it's #1 on Hulu. So this review is going to be kind of short because, like I said, I didn't really take a whole lot from the movie, except for, it was pretty much, to sum it all up, a uncle who just lost his sister and brother-in-law, and he's spending his time trying to find a foster family for his nephews. Which, if I remember, I think he ends up taking them because he gets, you know how it goes. He gets to caring and understanding their situation and learning them individually and things like that. So, I would say, you know what else threw me off? Now that I'm thinking about it, and I had to kind of go over this with myself. It felt okay. So these boys were homeschooled, right? And they lived in the country, so I don't think they had like too many electronics, DVD, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. But for some of their age, they were asking questions like they were learning about sex because they were homeschooled. So that was I guess the next topic, the next subject to cover. And I'm like, y'all are too old to not know what some of this stuff is. And it kind of made me, I guess I was thinking they could easily Google this stuff themselves. And it put me in the mind frame of like, this movie, if it would have came out in like the 90s, I think it would have registered better as far as that part was concerned. But as far as what I said, I had to go over with myself. I was like, well, I guess since they're homeschooled, they kind of, their parents are kind of like hippie-ish. Maybe their parents have, not denied, but what's the word? Like, not exposed them to the world per se outside of their farm. So I was like, well, I guess it works if you look at it like that. Because other than that, I'm like, man, these children, and I will say fortunately / unfortunately, kids can learn whatever they want to on Google, YouTube, all that. It's definitely a yin-yang pro-con thing in that aspect. But yeah, if you want to watch it, it's on Hulu right now. Let me know what you think in the comments. What you think about this movie? Anything you feel like I missed? Let me know. If you like it, dislike it. Shout out to my 91 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed, but you know you can by hitting that button for me. Peace and blessings to you all. Until next time.